Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Sneha Jagdish Pudihar. I am studying in a Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Currently, I am studying in a third semester. Subject is Network Analysis. Subject code is BEC304. Topic is Superposition Theorem. Introduction of the superposition theorem. The superposition theorem is a circuit analysis technique that states that the response in a linear circuit with a multiple sources is the sum of the responses for the each sources acting alone. Statement of the superposition. The response in any element of a linear bilateral active network containing the more than one source is the sum of the responses obtained by the each source acting independently with the all other sources set equal to 0. If a current source is set equal to 0, it is replaced by an open circuit by enabling the by voltage source, while when the voltage source is set to be 0, it is replaced by a short circuit internal impedance. Superposition principle is applied to the find the current, it is the mesh analysis, and voltage, and it is a nodal analysis of the linear bilateral active network only. The first problem, for a circuit shown, find the value of Vx using the superposition theorem. A circuit containing the 16 volt, it is connected with a 20 ohm resistor, that is a Vx, and it is a forward direction, and the 3 ampere current is also connected, and the upward it is plus or minus 10 volt, and then current, and 18 ohm resistor also connecting. And in case to solve the problem, by taking the 16 volt source in a consideration and making other, first 16 volt voltage is consideration and making other source as 0, and first one it is a 16 volt, 16 volt is consideration, and the 20 ohm and 80 ohm, and all other 2 ampere currents are open circuited, and 10 volt it is closed circuit. First consider the Ohm's law formula. I equal to V by R. I means current, that is a 16, and R means 20 plus 80 ohm, and which is equal to 16 divided by 20 plus 80, 100, and I is equal to 0.16 ampere. And then calculate the Vx equal to I into R, and Vx is nothing but 0.16, calculate the above, and into resistor is 20 ohm resistor, and which is equal to, both I multiply this, and it is a 3.2, and Vx equal to 3.2 volt across the Vx. And next consider the case 2. In a case 2, we have to consider the 3 ampere current as a main, and then 10 volt and 16 volt as closed circuit, and above current it is a open circuit, and I equal to V by R, it is a Ohm's law, and I equal to V is nothing but 3 into, and 3 into 80, V is nothing but IR. IR means 3 into 80, R andre 20 plus 80, and I is equal to 2.4 ampere, and Vx is equal to I into R. I is nothing but 2.4 into resistor is 20 ohm, which is equal to minus 48, because of the current is it is in a reverse direction, that's why consider the case 3. In a case 3, 10 volt source it is the consideration, and again 16 volt it is a closed circuit, and 2 current sources are open circuited. Consider 20 ohm resistor and 80 ohm resistor. In a case 3, I equal to V by R, it is the Ohm's law formula, and I is equal to V is nothing but IR 10, and R it is a total 20 plus 80 ohm is 100 ohm, and I is equal to 0.10 ampere, and Vx is equal to IR, and I is nothing but 0.1, and R it is a 20 ohm, and which is equal to 2 volts. In a case 4, total Vx value we have to calculate it. Vx is equal to 3.2, and the minus 48 and minus 2, and total Vx value is minus 46.8 volt. Here last one we consider the 20 ohm and 80 ohm, and 2 currents are there, and first current it is open circuited, and 1.4 source is considered as a current. Consider the second problem. 5 ampere current is connected with a 2 ohm resistor and the 16 volt, and it is connected with the 2 ampere current and 4 ohm resistor. In a case 1, we have to consider the only the 16 volt source, it is by consideration. All others are 0 except the resistor. In a case 1, and 2 ohm and 4 ohm resistor and 16 volt, 6 volt, I equal to V by R, and V is nothing but 6 volt and R it is 2 plus 4 2 ohm resistors, and the total 6 by 6 is current I1 is nothing but 1 ampere current. We have to consider here it is X. In a case 2, 5 ampere current it is source, it is a consideration, all others are 0, and the current another 2 ohm current is a open circuited and 16 volt is a closed circuit. I2 is equal to V by R. V is nothing but IR. IR is nothing but I means current 5 into 2. R means 2. And R is nothing but 2 plus 4. And next I2 is equal to 1.6 ampere. Consider the case 3. 5 ampere current is open circuited. Consider the 2 ohm source as a consideration. All other are 0 except the resistors. I3 is equal to V by R. V is nothing but IR. IR is nothing but 8 into 2. And total I is equal to 1.3 ampere, and total we have to calculate the total current values, that is the I1 plus I2 plus I3. I1 is nothing but 1 plus I2 is nothing but 1 plus 6, and I3 is 1.3. Total it is a 3.9, and total current we have to calculate it, that is a 3.9. And application of the superposition theorem. Select the one source from the circuit and replace the all other sources with their internal impedance. Evaluate the voltage drop or the circuit following through the particular element in the network, and repeat the steps for all other sources in the circuit and sum up the responses from each source to get the total response of the circuit. Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video.